Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. You know it? Freebirds! Yeah. Going all the way, all the way, all the way. Watch how these pieces get moving like Hasbro. You know ain't no con in these raps, so I'm trying to be calm when it comes to the cash flow. You know talking till I die from the city we ride, no matter the outcome. You know when you out, watch your mouth in the jungle, a lot of them never escape from. Agent J when I bait some, 28 in my bag like I'm Freddie T. Agent K when I'm holding the city down, blocking all of the haters like Tony B. It's our year every year, if you quoting me, we gon' see on the field. They know the county, I scream it wherever I go. When I bleed, I just see black and teal. Feel like Brunel when the place is in action. Every line that I flow always solid, that mean I ain't worried about pockets collapsing. He may go all the way, running the S's and O's, gotta love how it happens. You ain't part of the gang, I ain't gotta explain why we ain't got no room on the wagon. MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh, never can care how you feel. You are now in the mix with the men and teal. Nothing but facts inside these conversations. Keep it 100, the law of the nation. With all the smoke, we can meet at the debate. You know the location. Executing the play when the ball cross the plane, that's the game. Hit my little celebration. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah, yeah. Then all I can hear is them saying, yeah, yeah. All I can hear is them saying, ooh, ooh. You know it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Freebirds.
Welcome to the Minute Till Podcast. I am your host, Agent J. And as always, walking with J to the I to the M-B-O.
Oh, and
you are now in the mix with the men and teal.
Bro, I know I say this like periodically, but I really do mean this from the bottom of my heart, bro. I love our theme song.
Yes, bro. All you can hear is I'm saying. I'm telling you, man. You hear? Come on, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jay, what's happening, my brother? How you doing?
Chilling, man. Just like Duval had it, man. Gator boys stay hot. Hey, those boys is hooping right now, man.
Yes, dog. Gator basketball on fire.
They have been hooping lately. Last couple
man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Big Marcus in the building first. Fellas, I'm on time today, bro. Anytime you show up is on time, brother. Love having you in here, man. Shout out to everybody.
Call, but hey, man, it's all right, man. We're trying to get copyright, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody for joining us tonight, man. Everybody on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. Still working on the Twitter. But I think we're going to have that up pretty soon. And after that, man, we're going to have some other stuff in the works. TikTok, IG, all that good stuff, man. So y'all just stay on the lookout, man. But, yo, do your boys a favor, man. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that share, hit that follow. You know what I'm saying? Get this out to other Jaguars fans because y'all already know. We keep it real. We keep it teal. Jay, we are less than a week away from the league year opening. You asked me that question and I looked it up.
Yeah.
March 11th, 4 p.m.
Yeah, so next week. That's what
yeah, next week, bro. So, yes, dog, we are looking forward to really just the Jaguars making moves. We made some moves. We're going to get to that in 1 second, man. Just want to go through the chat. He already shouted out E. We got Big Marcus. Devin is always in the building. MIT family, let's talk about it. Duval. Yo, we got Chad in the building. What's up, Chad? Duval.
MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh, MIT is the Army, the Navy, MIT is the Army, the Navy, the greatest is Jimmy and Keenan, the ultimate package. Ooh.
So, first off, let's shout out to Quentin Morris, bro. Got that 1-year deal. Clap it up for him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Topa in the chat. What up, fam? What up, Topa? So I thought that was a good move. I thought that was a no-brainer move. You know, he stepped up when we were down to 2 tight ends active, him and Hunter Long or Johnny Munt, one of them. But he stepped up. Could have had a couple more bigger plays if we could have got the ball to him. But I mean, he has some real clutch catches for us. Hey man, I know Spody ain't in the chat right now, man, but shout out Spody. But I remember being at the open practices, right, at training camp, and we all sitting in our group, Spody there, and Spody like, man, I hate this motherfucker. This motherfucker can't catch. I said, well, hold on, Spody, hold on. He really there to block some shit. You know what I'm saying? But I just chill. And she was like, nah, man, we need, because she was kind of mad about the Evan Ingram shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was mad about that. And look, a lot of fans were like, we like Evan Ingram, but I think that us as a fan base, like, we're starting to understand, especially with what we're going to talk about, the free agency, bro, we didn't tag nobody. We didn't franchise our transition, right? So all our free agents that were pretty much free agents outside of, like we just said, Quentin Morris just signed. Who we signed last week? Right after we, I guess it was 2 weeks ago, because it was right after we talked about it with Hugh Hendricks. Christian Braswell got signed. Who else? Matt Dickerson had got signed. I feel like, DJ Dallas. Shout out to the home team. DJ Dallas got signed. You know what I'm saying? So like the little tiny contracts, which we said, like, bro, you gotta be about $5 million or less. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're these other guys, if you're not named Devin Lloyd, Travis Etienne, or Buster Brown, like, bro, like, you gotta be $5 million or less. Like, I think they can get a deal done with Dennis Gardak still. But if they don't, I think they're willing to take the chance on Jalen McLeod, hoping that he can come back healthy and stay healthy. But I guess the first thing I gotta ask you, Jay, when it came down to it, were you surprised that they didn't make any moves, before the deadline for the tag?
Oh, no. Not really. Like, because if anybody that we want, we weren't going to tag them. We'll get a deal done.
Yeah.
So, and right now it's probably going to be either or. It's probably won't be both. It's I guess the priorities that we already have on the team that are pending to be gone. My say is that one of them is here.
Yeah.
And that's out of the big, Etienne and Lloyd. I think one of them is here. I don't think it's.
Buster's big.
Yeah, but I think Buster comes back regardless. I think they bring. I don't know, but maybe not. Maybe the coach.
So you're saying so. I think you've been adamant about that you think that they could get 2 deals done.
Yeah. So even if we include Buster, I would say I think they get 2 deals out of the big 3 of our of our free agents.
But I think
I don't see us doing just one or none of those 3, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I think the Buster thing is interesting, because the more I think about the Christian Braswell re-signing, the more it makes it feel like, well, Christian's not only competition in depth, but he knows the defense. So in case we can't come to terms with Buster, and if we go get somebody, we already kind of got a guy in house that we're confident can function in this defense with not a great bit of fall off, right? I think Christian Braswell was more of like an insurance signing. And look, you and I had this conversation off air that, these guys, just because they re-signed them doesn't mean like they're automatically on the roster. You know what I'm saying? when final cuts are here and we got the 53, that don't just because they just got a contract doesn't mean that they're guaranteed to be on the roster. That means you're guaranteed to be here and compete. Because if there's one thing that this regime has convinced me of, other than they do what they say, they do what they say and say what they're going to do, is that it's always going to be about competition. And you can't rest up and be like, I'm the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like yes, maybe some people have more leeway to get away with something like Trevor, right? Trevor would have more leeway than a guy like Christian Bradwell to fuck off, right? But at the same time, if they got a quarterback in, I honestly believe this. If they got a quarterback in and he looking better than Trevor, I feel like they'll play buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, Trevor, hey, treat your ass like Kyler. You know what I'm saying? Sit your ass down. No, I'm not saying that.
Fucking
I'm not saying that would happen, because I feel like Trevor has a good work ethic. You know, I've been privileged enough to be able to see like his private throws, you know, where it's like just me and like 2-3 other people off to the side while he's got, you know, when BTJ's rookie year, I was out there when they were throwing. Him and Red, I got to go to that one. Like, that shit's cool, bro. And you know, a lot of people feel like Trevor ain't a hard worker because they don't see him working. But bro, if we're gonna pull him up later, when he does that ranking of the top 5, like top 5 plays, like it's a blind ranking, when he does that, bro, like the way how the play immediately comes on and he immediately knows what the play is, both offense and defense. Like I was even more impressed with him because of just how quickly he just recognized what was going on. Like, that tells me like bros spends a lot of time in the lab. Bro be watching, rewinding, slowing down, like all up in the tape, bro. I truly believe that after watching that top 5. So hopefully we go to have that queued up and we all go check that out together. But I do think that it's cool that you got some guys coming back that I think us as a collective in the Jaguar fan base could feel comfortable with if they had to play a more significant role on the team. Now, again, I don't want Christian Braswell to be my CB2. And I don't think he is. I'm just saying that if he had to go out there, and as long as the majority of the other pieces are still playing up to par, then I feel okay about that. I don't like it, but I don't hate it, right? And I think Quentin Morris, you know, yeah, he's not going to give you Brenton Strange type numbers. He's going to block his ass off, and you get special teams value out of him too. And, you know, when the defense is least expecting him, he's going to catch the ball and he's going to make a play for you. So, good job to the front office. Way to get him back. But going back to the guys that that probably ain't gonna be here. I mean, are we still in agreement that we don't think Devin Lloyd, that there's any chance that the deal gets done for Devin Lloyd?
Yeah, I don't think it happens. I don't think Devin Lloyd's here. And I'm not upset about him. I wouldn't be upset about him leaving. Like, people are
right.
Like I saw earlier this week, I think we talked about it all. People, there's people that I think really think that Devin Lloyd is like a top 3 elite linebacker in this league.
Like when you say top 3 elite linebacker, do you mean on the market right now as a free agent, or like period? Like like Fred Warner, insert next linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
They're saying he's elite, which it would have to be I would assume it has to be in the league. I mean, that was their exact words where he is elite. He is an elite linebacker. He's top 3. We can't
No,
afford to lose him. Players like him are what makes your championship your defense a championship defense.
bro, we need a button so we can say stop the cap. We can have that sound. That is crazy. His body of work has not made him bro. You can't go from, in my opinion, anywhere from a top. I'm gonna say from 17 to 25. I'm gonna give him 17 to 25 linebacker in the league to having one good year and becoming top 3. That's insane. That's insane. His body of work does not say that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I might get some backlash because I'm saying like 17 to 25. But I mean, y'all, do y'all realize how many linebackers are in the league? Like let's just say, and we're not even going to count like the 3-4 teams where their ends are counted as linebackers, like a Micah Parsons or something. We're not even. Let's just assume that every team is a 4-3, right? It's a 4-3.
There's
96 linebackers in the league. So before you jump on me, for me to say like, yo, he's in the 17 to 25 range, like he's good. Like if you want to, I would even go as low as, right, with his performance this year, I'd put him top 15.
Yeah.
I put him top 15 in the league. And I'm not hating. I'm just saying his body of work. He's been here 4 years. Okay. What we saw this year, you saw the first 2 months of his rookie season. And then you didn't see that shit no more. You didn't see it again.
He was playing for a contract. Think about it. He was playing for a contract in a year where the team didn't the new regime did not pick up his 5th year off.
Yes.
And
no, I'm not. And hold on, Jay. And we're not saying. I also want to clarify. We're not saying like he's not a baller. Like this regime also utilize him to his strengths, which we have always talked about on here.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, man, Jay said it the best. Yo, it sucks that we wasted 3 years of Devin Lloyd.
Yeah.
But like the title says, bro, it's going to be what it's going to be. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Before we continue on that, man, I just want to run through the comments real quick. Topa says he honestly thought they were going to go after Kate Otten, but Quit Morris is cool too. E say, shout out Spodioti, Dopalicious Angel.
I'm pretty sure he tagged her on Facebook.
Okay. All right. That might be her thing because I ain't on Facebook. Topa says, in agreement with what you were talking about, like they're going to keep somebody. It's going to be ETN. Camp is going to bring in Quay Walker. He's 25 and already knows Camp's defensive scheme. He'll be Lloyd's replacement. See, I always find that funny that people are like, oh, he knows what Camp's defensive scheme is. Like Camp didn't have a defensive scheme when he was the linebackers coach. You know what I'm saying? He's only responsible for the scheme that the defensive coordinator is running. And that's us assuming that he's running something similar to whatever defensive coordinator he was under. Which, looking at his defense,
a lot of times that terminology. But see, the thing is, a lot of times that terminology is going to be the same, and a lot of your ideals, are probably going to be the same, and you're used to his coaching style. But
I would say that, yeah, I would say that
he was the linebackers coach. So it's not like not that he's the coordinator, but he was his direct coach. So it's like you got to think about it. We still don't even really know what our defense is called.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like he's taking something from a little bit of everywhere. So there's some things that he's incorporating that Quay Walker hasn't experienced. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm saying is like I think the notion of well he's familiar with him.
Devin Lloyd didn't know nothing about Devin Lloyd didn't know anything about the defense, and he's about to get $1 bajillion.
No, but I guess what I'm saying is I think it's more true for Camp than it is for Quay Walker.
Yeah, Camp knows exactly what he's getting. He knows exactly how he would like to use them.
And right. But that doesn't mean that it translates.
I feel like your position coach knows what you could do because these guys they do all the same drills. It's like what we talked about with other positions, like we talked about like Brian Thomas Jr. last year, like the receivers. They all run the same drills. You have different assignments, but you know that this guy can cover. You know if this guy can do these things, and now you just got to put him in more advantageous positions.
Yeah. No, you're right. E said Trevor's gonna want ETN. I agree. Bro, we got Jags Realist in the house.
Yo.
AKA Hugh Hendricks. What up?
You are now in the mix with the man in tail.
He said, Topa says, I feel like Devin Lloyd is going to be another Albert Haynesworth, Julius Thomas, Eric Dicker type of free agent. I don't want to put that on him. And Haynesworth, and I gotta defend Haynesworth real quick because he went to Washington. He went to Washington to basically play like a big nose, something that he doesn't play. But they offered him so much money. He was like, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I'll come play.
I could try.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's all you gotta do is really you gotta try. I could try.
Yeah. I think Haynesworth, that was more of he put himself in a position where he couldn't really succeed because he was like, bro, I can't say no to this much money. I know what they're asking me isn't what I actually do. Because what I actually do, I do well, and I deserve this type of money. But they want to give it to me and have me do something else. Okay, fuck it, I'll try. I'll take the money. You feel me? Now, the Julius Thomas, Eric Decker, yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. Jags really says Lloyd gonna go get a big bag and likely secure us a 3rd round comp pick in 2027 if the Jags play the comp pick game right. Yeah, and I think we got the right guy in the building to do it. Toba says Quay Walker will be cheaper than Lloyd. He can get a Patrick Queen type of deal. Yeah, but I'm still listen. I'm not opposed to the Quay Walker, but Quay is going to want like 18. He's going to want between 18 and 20. So I don't know. I just don't know if they want to invest that type of money in that linebacker position. When I mean, I feel like, bro, they'll go try it in the draft. But that's just me.
Hey man, fuck them picks, man. We don't know what the fuck
if they get somebody like Quay Walker, I would be ecstatic. I know it probably sounds like I'm hating on Quay. I don't want Quay here. That's not it. I just feel like yes, he's cheaper, but like we say, bro, tallest midget. Like, I mean, what are we talking? 5? If he's 20. If he's 20, we're talking $5 to $8 million you're saving over Lloyd. But you're giving up the chance to maybe duplicate his success in your system. A second year under the system, you're willing to give that up for that $8 million. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I just feel like if I was in the front office, I wouldn't really spend any of that type of money. Now, if Quay's like, see, and this sucks, bro, because it also makes me feel like I'm trying not to let these guys get paid. And that's not true. Like, that's not true either. Like, I want to see these guys get paid, but I also want to see them spend money responsibly that's going to benefit the totality of the team.
Yeah.
So the whole team can be talented. And we could just go out there on Sundays and just beat ass. You know, I just feel like that's a lot of money thrown at the linebacker position. Yeah. But hey, if they feel like that's the move that needs to be made, that's the move that needs to be made. Duval T in the building. Evening, gentlemen. Hey, Duval. What else? Duval T agrees. Lloyd is definitely gone. ETN, he's 50-50 that he's returning. And he says, if you could move up in the draft, who would you pick? Move up where? Move up where? Are you saying like back into the first round? Are you talking earlier in round 2? Move up where? All right, Hugh, man. Always good to see you, brother. Be easy. Yeah, I don't. So yeah, I don't know what they're going to do at the linebacker position, but I do know that Devin Lloyd's not going to be here. If he is, I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked. You know, dog, I've been pounding the table for ETN. ETN is now a free agent. There's rumors talking about the Saints or the Chiefs. I could kind of see the Saints because he's from Louisiana. So it kind of like bring him even. I mean, it would bring him home because he's already kind of close to home being in Florida. And then the Chiefs, I don't know. He says he doesn't want to play in the cold. It snows at Arrowhead. It gets cold. But I mean, the Chiefs could be back on top, and you know he could be a part of a team that goes to a ship
that knows how to get over the hump.
Yeah, you know. So, but I think I don't know. Have you heard the talk about? Okay, well, let ETN go and just sign Kenneth Walker. Have you seen or heard any of that stuff?
I ain't really been on social this week, so I ain't really seen none of that. But I ain't trying to pay Kenneth Walker either. I mean, shit.
Like,
running backs are disposable and replaceable, recyclable. We got running backs. Like I said, you already know how I feel too, bro. I'm good enough going out there with Bishop too and being the starter or being the starter. I don't give a fuck. Somebody show me they want that shit in camp. We know what we got. We know what we got. Y'all performed well.
Yeah.
Let me get you touches because, like I said, just all the things that we talk about, either on this show or off the show, but when it comes down to how that running back room breaks down, that 0 to 60 good, but
yeah,
if you topping out at 80, and I need you to be able to hit 100,
yeah.
I need you to hit 100, bro.
But see, that's my argument with the Kenneth Walker thing. Like, that's the only thing Kenneth Walker is better than Travis Etienne. Like, it doesn't make sense to me to let Etienne walk and pay Kenneth Walker. I think Kenneth Walker is a good running back, but he's a good running back purely in the sense of running, what a running back does. Where Etienne, he's good, but I think after 50 yards, he gets hawked down. You know what I'm saying? Like, he hits his top speed, but he don't like take it to another gear, right? He has no pull away. Kenneth Walker does.
That's the thing. If Porter.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna say Kenneth Walker is more efficient in his runs. That's what I'm gonna say.
Because if you can hit that second gear, you're finishing off a lot more. You're finishing runs a lot differently. you're turning a 7-yard gain into a 20-yard gain. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Turning a 70-yard touchdown into a 70-yard run into a 90-yard touchdown.
Right.
Like it's all about, and it's like I said, he's good. The 0 to 60 is good, but it's just like if you can't, we don't ever see it, bro.
Yeah. Well, look, I pulled up these stats, bro. Head to head, him and Kenneth Walker.
Yeah.
And so look, both of them have played 4 years. Same 4 years at the same time. Yes, Travis Etienne has been in the league 1 year longer, but remember he had to Liz Frank in his rookie season, so he didn't even play. Right. So Travis Etienne has played 66 games. Kenneth Walker has played 60 plus, is what they have it on. Travis has 897 carries. Kenneth Walker has 821. Travis has rushed for 3,798 yards, and Kenneth has rushed for 3,555 yards. ETN has a total of 32 touchdowns. That's rushing and receiving combined. Kenneth Walker has 29 rushing touchdowns only.
He doesn't have any receiving touchdowns?
And that's what this says. It says he has no receiving touchdowns, just only rushing.
I mean, goddamn.
Yeah. But he has caught the ball, but Travis has 168 receptions. He has 133 receiving yards. Travis has 1,338, and he only has 1,005 total. And total scrimmage yards. ETN has 5,136. Kenneth Walker has 4,560.
I mean, one's hitting his head on that motherfucking goalpost, boy. When he got that bitch in his hands, boy.
Yeah,
he getting from behind the line of scrimmage to the end zone.
Yeah, I don't listen. If we're talking pure running back, I think Kenneth Walker is the better pure running back. But if we're talking about a versatile weapon,
yeah, but
I feel like ETN is a better versatile weapon. Look,
I'm gonna tell you right now, like the receiving numbers outside of the touchdowns, the receiving numbers are even similar.
Yeah, but it's what they're doing with the receiving touchdowns, and ETN's hit his head against the goalpost.
Yeah, but how many receiving touchdowns does ETN have?
Well, he had 6 this year. He had 6 receiving touchdowns, 7 rushing touchdowns this year. Kenneth Walker had 5 rushing touchdowns this year, 0 receiving touchdowns.
What I'm saying, like, but I was talking about all time. I'm just talking about.
Yeah, I'm about to look it up, but I'm just telling you. I'm telling you the information I got in front of me right now.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how many, but so receiving touchdowns. He has 7 receiving touchdowns in his career.
Who, Travis?
ETN. Yes.
That don't sound true.
He got 0 in 2022. He had 1 in 23. He had 0 in 24. He had 6 last year. So shit, before this year, he only had 1 more receiving touchdown.
Yeah, true. But hold on. But like Devin Lloyd, we were saying, bro, we've said it for 3 years. Yeah. Yo, get him involved in the passing game.
Yeah, you got to use it the right way.
So they used him the right way, and he balled out.
Yeah, and
they
like
used
said,
Devin Lloyd the right way, and he balled out. I don't know. ETN's your cheaper option, and he's on the offensive side of the ball. You just
You already have
scored.
you already have the chemistry. You don't have to worry about
Right.
chemistry, and he knows the system. And so I think they end up getting that. Like I said, to me, that's the most out of him and Lloyd. That's the most sensible. You have there's so many more check marks
Right.
for Travis
Right.
Etienne to get some money here because, like you said time and time again, you love Etienne. You know I've been indifferent. It's like, hey, it is what it is with him. But he's
Yeah.
produced. He hasn't played like Devin Lloyd. If he would have played like Devin Lloyd, he'd have been out of here.
Right.
As a running back, if you equivalent how Devin Lloyd had played, and if that was Etienne, he would have been gone.
Right.
He'd be out of the
Right.
league.
Tank would still be here.
Yeah.
So I just think I think ETN also, bro, he was part of the franchise highest scoring offense or not, most points scored or whatever the franchise record is right now.
The highest scoring offense in history, in our history. I mean, we play extra game, but we scored the most points that anybody has.
Yeah. And we were running it up.
Yeah.
At one point we were averaging 30 points a game. I don't know. I just feel like I'd be sad to see him go. And, I think the team would be making a mistake letting him go. But at the end of the day, I'm going to trust the regime. But my hope is that they actually do the right thing. Duval T says if we can move up in the first round. So Duval T, I'm going to just tell you this. I don't think there's anything that I'm willing to give up that would allow us to move into the first round.
And ain't nobody playing ball. I feel like ain't nobody trying to play ball with us right now.
You don't think so?
Yeah, I think they will, but I don't know, bro. Like it's just how maybe that's just paranoia, bro. Like, cause, bro, hey, bro, the boys is back, and
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like, so we'll see, bro. The boys is back, and we gotta sustain this. We gotta be able to finesse some shit. Like I said, like Jimmy Stones, bro, finesse some shit. I don't give a fuck. You sign a trade. I don't give a fuck if you sign a trade one of these motherfuckers, man. Like,
yeah.
like I don't know. Like that's more of like an NBA thing, but like still, bro, like get the shit done, man. Get the shit done.
Yeah. I just don't feel like I don't feel like Jay saying like people ain't fucking with us. I think people are fucking with it, like, because if the slander against Trent Baalke was people don't want to fuck with Trent Baalke,
yeah,
which is why we can't get certain trades and stuff done, then we gotta be getting fucked with a little bit better. Now that Trent Baalke's gone,
yeah,
it can't be the same level of we not fucking with the Jaguars.
Yeah, the delivery, bro, the messenger, bro.
So bro, I just think that yes, I do think it could be fuck them pits, but I think it's going to be fuck them pits in a different way, and I think it might be day 2, second and third round type fuck, like jumping around in between those two spots. Big Market says I was one of the first people to bring up Quay Walker conversation on this podcast, but the more I think about it, I wholeheartedly believe Camp can develop a linebacker to play well in this system, whether it's a person already on the team or through the draft. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way, bro. But you are 1,000% right. You did bring up Quay first.
You gotta believe. Yeah, I gotta believe in the coaching.
Yeah,
because I mean, you see it's the man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Ryan Nielsen couldn't do that, bro. He had too much other shit going on, bro. But Camp locked in.
Yeah. Duval T says moving up second round or the first. I don't know. I don't know because, and I'm be honest with you, because most of those dudes, like, I'm not even gonna like trick myself into thinking that we have a chance of getting, you know. Um, I don't know, man.
Yeah. I don't know either, but
Maybe one of the 3 tech guys that we have no chance of them falling down to us at D tackle. Like, I'm definitely, if I could move up, I'm definitely getting D tackle.
yeah.
Like, I'm getting one of the top. I mean, you know what? I'm either getting a top defensive lineman or a top offensive lineman that has, that has a grade. Like, it's got to be in the trenches. I go trenches. I can't name you nobody right this second, but I would definitely go trenches on that. Big Marcus says, "Hey Jay, can you elaborate on our conversation that we had on Facebook Messenger regarding Will Levis being a backup to Trevor Lawrence, seeing that Will knows Liam Cohen's system from Kentucky, and if that would be a great backup fit for the Jacksonville Jaguars?"
I mean, I don't know how much more I could elaborate because you said what you said, and then I said I haven't really given backup quarterback a thought, but
Right.
cheap and capable is what I said. Cheap and capable is what I would like to see. I really don't care who my backup quarterback is. Like
Right.
I don't want him to be trash. You know what I'm saying? But like
Right.
cheap, and which would be cheap and capable. But capable is the word. I don't know if Will Levis is NFL capable. So I wouldn't be. So we're just thinking about it some more. I wouldn't be comfortable with Will Levis as my backup quarterback.
You said you wouldn't be comfortable with it?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Like I don't. Next in line, hell no. That motherfucker will put mayonnaise, just leave mayonnaise out in the locker room, bro. So Trevor.
Oh yeah. Nah, he put mayonnaise in coffee, bro. You can't even play for my team, bro.
I can't trust somebody.
Yeah, dog, I can't trust you, dog. You put mayonnaise in your coffee.
And I don't think he's played anything like. It would have been like a Nick Mullins situation where it's like, hey, he's been a backup already. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't have the. I don't remember Nick Mullins ever really looking like how Buddy been looking. Buddy lost out to Malik Willis at one point.
Yeah.
And
Yo, Malik's probably gonna have a starting job here.
Malik Willis is about to make $30 million a year. That's crazy. No, I want to hear them talk about. I want to hear them talk about Malik Willis, like the way they was talking about Trevor fucking Lawrence. Like he not Trevor fucking Lawrence, and that's Malik fucking Willis, who ain't fucking goddamn played no goddamn. How many? I gotta look it up, bro.
But every time he stepped in, he's balled. So I'm just look. Shout out to Malik, bro, because I didn't think, especially after Tennessee drafted him, I was like, oh, he's dead. Like he ain't finna have no type of career, but he's been balling out, bro.
I fuck with Malik Willis.
I fuck with him when he was at Liberty, but bro, he got drafted by the Titans, bro. You already know what time it is, bro. You know what time it is. Big Marcus says Kenneth Walker is not great in pass protection, doesn't catch the ball well out the backfield. He really just had a good play run. Cabinet never got hurt. We wouldn't even be talking about Kenneth Walker. Damn. You're not wrong. Topa says, well, Walker is not as good at receiving back. Wait. Well, Walker is not a good receiving back. That's why they got Cabernet. I don't even think that's how you say his name. I think it's like Charbonnet.
Yeah, Charbonnet. He's talking about Cameron.
It's how. I think that's how you say it.
But you know what I do know, bro?
What's that, man?
I know what happened in week 4 of the Shad Khan era in 2016.
Okay.
Do you know what happened?
I do know what happened, actually. Hey, man. Hey, roll that beautiful beam footage on Old Faithful.
Yeah.
On Old Faithful, Indianapolis.
Something you can count on.
Yes, dog. So, a little background on this. The Jaguars had not won a week 4 game. So this is in 2016.
Yes.
Since 2009, they hadn't won a week 4 game. 7 years, dog. It took them. It just had to line up. You just had to get the Colts at home. You just had to get the Colts at home, bro. May the curse forever live.
And look, and guess what? Even though this is a home game, guess what? It don't even count because it counts as a home game on the schedule, but it wasn't a home game.
Was that in London?
Jolly old London town. This don't even count towards the street.
Oh!
The Indianapolis Colts and Jacksonville Jaguars get
I
set
didn't
to
even
play
realize it was in London.
In the United
This
Kingdom
don't even
this
count
year.
towards the street.
Oh, wow. Oh, give me that.
In midair, intercepted by the Jaguars.
Who was that? Dante and
Fowler gets that right
and
hand
Ngakwe?
and is able to tip it up into the air.
What a combo.
To Irie on the slant.
Give me that, man.
Touchdown to Allen Robinson.
Just crosses Cromartie's face.
Rob.
Nobody to the inside for help.
Hey, Rob.
On the move. Pulls it down. Has the first down and slides down at the 25.
Duval T says, I think they should go heavy on defense in the draft. Yeah, that's what we said. When we had our way too early draft episode, that's what we were saying. I think it's gonna be mainly defense on draft.
Penalty marker is thrown. Allen Robinson with the catch, and he's going to be marked down. Ivory.
Robert says no coach is going to fix Smith. That boy don't have the intangibles. You talking about Mason, Robert?
Look. Wide open over the middle. And Bortles to throw. Over the middle to his man. Penalty marker is thrown. Allen Robinson with the catch. And he's going to be marked down.
Robert says most of the good D players are nose tackles, big hand types.
Play.
The boat.
23-6. Bolt race to these niggas, man. Third quarter. Oh, fourth quarter.
Oh, the Jags finna look like they jagging.
2-yard line.
Oh my God.
Half minutes.
His man that pushed to the 45-yard line, that is T.Y. Hilton.
T.Y. was a menace.
Yes.
Now moving. And throwing.
Oh my God.
Touchdown,
T.Y. Hilton.
Creep a little bit closer.
Was that 20 to 23? Oh my God. Dot.
Yeah. Chris Kamara. Yep.
Yep, 2023.
Hearnsey.
Let's go. Allen Hurns.
Hearnsey.
Let's go.
Sometimes it's take what the defense gives you. This time it's just a flat throw.
Come back inside.
You miss
Good
the
block.
tackle. You get your
Agree.
teammates
Good block.
down. Getting blocks for you down the
Allen Robinson.
field.
Good block.
Let's go.
Motherfucking Neil Sterling. That's a name for you, boy.
Yes. Oh my God.
Kelvin Beachum, who's still in the fucking
Kelvin
league.
Beachum.
Who's still in the
Look at
oh
this
my
shit.
God.
Oh
Andrew
my
Open.
God. Who was that?
Philip Dorsett.
Philip Dorsett. Oh
He's trying to
shit.
fall off. He nearly got the interception in the first half on the play. The Colts came
Oh,
back to it
shit.
at the right time.
Well, Frank Gore is on the sideline.
30,
Look at this.
30.
27-30. It was 23-6 and starting the fourth quarter.
Let's go.
Oh, who was that? Was that DJ Hayden?
No, that's
a receiver just off to his left on the near sideline. in their home away from home, Wembley Stadium.
Johnson.
That's their first victory of this season. Wembley to his left on the near sideline for Dwayne Allen and 40-yard line. Intended for Dwayne Allen, and Luck had a receiver just throws it incomplete at the 40-yard line.
What number is he? 29?
Intended for Dwayne Allen, and Luck had a receiver just
I think so.
throws it incomplete at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, 29.
Intended for Dwayne Allen, and Luck had a receiver just up to his left on the near sideline.
I couldn't see the name.
Well, he said his name was Johnson.
Yeah. Well, Johnson, but I did see the name.
Josh Johnson.
Josh Johnson? Oh, okay.
Yes, Josh Johnson. Okay. That's crazy.
But yeah, bro. London town, man. Jags take care of the Colts. Oh, shit. Yeah, Jags take care of the Colts in London. You know what I'm saying?
Big Marcus says he's not gonna lie. He kind of likes the uniforms.
I did too. I like them. I like the helmets too. I don't care.
I don't like the helmets.
I like the helmets, bro. That two-tone shit, bro. Those shits was drippy, bro. The black, bro. That black look, bro. That shit was hard. And bro, in the sun, like, see, Jimbo, you was on vacation, bro. Like that, the way that sun was hitting them other helmets, the ones I was telling you about with the flex in them, with the flip flop paint, insane. But the way, bro, the sun used to hit them gold helmets. Those shits is it is to go crazy at the stadium.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, I missed a lot of that shit, dog. But the good news is I'm here now to witness it all in person. So God is good, brother. Bro, do we have the interview or the top 5 rank pulled up? I think which one's this? The 5? Oh yeah, the blind ranking. Yes, sir. Travis, I like Travis is on here too. Here, yeah, there you go.
This is Travis's run, week 1. This one was pretty sweet, I think, especially where we were at in the game, getting the ball. We had the ball right before halftime, backed up, 3 minutes left in the second quarter. So being able to flip the field, get all the way down there on a 70-yard run. I can't give it number 1.
All these details he's saying about this play and when the play was.
About that. I'm gonna say 4. This was BT. This was a huge catch. Tie game in the rain. He makes a one-handed catch on 3rd down. Huge catch. Yeah, that one's tough. I'm gonna say it's in the first quarter though. I'm gonna say 5 just because it's so early in the game. But this was a sick catch. Cam's kick versus Vegas.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna give this one number 2. This was a big kick. I mean, 1 because it was the NFL record. We were down 6-0 right before halftime, and this game went to overtime, so we would have lost if he didn't make this kick.
I feel like I would have put it as number 1.
Getting a home playoff game because we were the
understand
division, and we didn't win this game. We wouldn't have won it. So there's a lot of, you looking back at the season, there's a lot of things that tie together. So that's number 2 for me. All right, this is Buster's pick versus New York. Obviously, we kind of had the game, control the game, but this catch was unbelievable. I would say I got to give this one number 3. I don't know how he caught this though. I always take in like the moment into my rankings, like where it is in the game. But as far as just a play, this is one of the by far the best plays of the year. This catch was unreal.
Bro, when that shit happened in real life, bro,
I don't know if I'd put this 1, but this is the old trip and fall and get back up versus Kansas City.
We went crazy for this too.
This one was pretty cool. Obviously,
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Bro, we like, Trevor, get up! Get up, Trevor!
Coming down to the wire, obviously the way it got stepped on, fell down, did not think it was going to be a good result, and being able to get up and score. And we hadn't beaten Kansas City as a team that had beat us a lot in the past, so it felt really good to beat them, especially at home on Monday Night Football. I mean, that was pretty cool. I guess 1 is all I have left. I wouldn't say that's not the best play, but as far as the situation, it was pretty cool. I'm probably a little bit biased, but there's some great plays on here.
All right. Ranking this play, I'll probably rank this. This gotta be 1. This definitely pick 6.
Yeah, gotta be 1.
Game tied, 3rd quarter. Every drive counts at this point.
See, that's what I'm saying. Look at Travis. Travis telling you details about the play.
So definitely, this is number 1 for sure. 3rd and 15. First 49ers, me going to grab that. Rank that. I get at number 5.
Yep, I do
a great play.
Bro, you gotta be humble, bro.
Backed up.
Yeah, bro. I did what I had to do.
Number 5. I already know what this play is. Punt return.
Marker.
Like I said, the first clip, every drive counts at this point. So this punt return, rank this number 3. AJ pick 6. AJ pick 6. Number 4. I guess.
Yeah, dog, y'all were blowing out the Titans. That can't be high.
My grab versus Kansas City. Get us down there and we scored our same drive.
Yo, you needed that.
Number 2.
Because we were like 3rd and 14.
We ran this play so many times in practice to get it right. And I did so many throws with Trevor, just make sure he was on time. And if something like this happened, I can still be able to go.
Yeah, bro, he's sitting on that motherfucker's shoulder.
So I gotta rank this too. Because this is one of the plays we rep so much, and then the coach believed in it, called it in the game, and we completed it how we were supposed to. Yeah, my ranking was perfect. I believe my ranking was perfect.
Robert says two-tone would be better with
based off the down and distance, it's got to be the drop pass to Brian Thomas Jr., I believe. It kind of came full circle here because Brian Thomas Jr. up until this point, he had some drops and everything, makes miraculous catch, and to me, this is kind of the Trevor Lawrence coming out party, if you will, in front of the world. Just because I don't know what's coming next.
Oh, look at that shirt. Look at that shirt, bro. Tell me that shit's not fucking hard.
Yeah, so this is a big game for Parker Washington. Not bad for us.
No, I know it's not, but it says Lululemon. I'm just saying, look at the shirt, bro.
I'm going to bring this one at number 5, just because once again, I'm not sure what's coming next. Oh, I mean, what can you say about this? Right? Like, we've been waiting for this the entire year. We saw it in the preseason. 67 yards, 6'7". The kids go crazy. I'm going to put this at number 4. This one was amazing, but this is more me being selfish because I was tired of my son going 6'7" the entire game. So this is at number 4. All right, San Francisco, West Coast. Travis Etienne is my dude right here, man. 888 out the gate. We'll see you. Thanks for playing. But okay, so we're gonna put this at number 2. This is a showcase right here where you needed to play. I'm a fan of old school football, stopping the run, running the football. That's what happened here. So go ahead and give me Travis Etienne at number 2. Oh no, we're going to, okay, this is still a great play in itself. So this is the punt return here. I'm not mad at putting this play number 1. Celebration, little extra points right there and everything. Take special guys to play special teams, and
it sucks because we lost.
Now,
but it was
the end. But this game meant everything, right? Because to me, there's a tale of two
that
teams.
loss was the beginning of
before the Texans game.
The run.
Jaguars after the Texans game. So I get it. It didn't go quite the way you wanted to in this game, but this play is important, and this game is important for a lot of reasons. So yeah, go and give me number 1, I guess.
Say the Kansas City game had him on a defibrillator afterwards. Yeah, that shit was crazy, dog. We went around to the where the Monday Night Football stand was set up. So a bunch of fans stayed, and we went in the section, bro. Singing "Happy Birthday, Trevor." Shit was lit, bro. Shit was lit, man. Like, I know Trevor. I feel like if he knew what the stuff was, he would have put his touchdown number 2 and put Cam at number 1. Because that was a pivot. Like, we needed that kick. I mean, we needed that touchdown against Kansas City, but we're talking, what, week 10? At this point, week 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, week 9. We're talking week 9 coming out the bye. Cam Little has been missing kicks, missing extra points. Like, yo, that was big, bro. That was a big kick. So, yeah, in my opinion, I would put that number 1. I think Trevor's was cool, and obviously that helped us win a game, but it was first down. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he would have got touched or didn't get the touchdown right there, as long as he didn't turn the ball over, I think we still would have gotten the end zone.
Yeah.
So, all right, are we not doing the interview? Or do we got that one too?
Yeah, I got that too.
Yeah. Let's end it with the interview.
All right.
So this is Bucky Brooks' interview with Trevor and Liam.
What's up? How you doing, man? How's it going? Appreciate it, man.
How you doing? Great.
We're here.
Great. So much has happened over the last year, and I think it's really important just to talk about you guys and the relationship. And I'm gonna start with you.
Yeah.
What was the biggest thing that surprised you after a year learning about Trevor?
Yeah, I think it's interesting. You know, when I first met him, I was walking in this door, I think, right? Is this where we had the interview, I think, with Shad? And so
You are now in the mix with the man in jail.
Getting to know Trevor very quickly. You could just see, like, he just wanted to get better within that conversation. I just want to improve, coach, you know, and I want something that can help me get to that point.
For him, I mean, he was reaching out and like building the relationship early on, which meant a lot to me. You know, it wasn't just I'm going to come in and, you know, change everything and we'll figure it out. You know, he really took me aside and we
like how you got the teal and the Adidas.
That shit's so hard.
Yeah, shit hard
you
as
gotta
fuck.
get a little bit more depth. Hey, okay.
I'll go back to the moment like everyone talks about, it went viral, Cincinnati. I don't think you can kind of bounce back from that without having a bond that like, hey, we really respect one another, and so what happens in the moment happens. How'd you feel about that interaction, how you were able to bounce back?
I don't understand.
They'd already had a few of those by then, so it wasn't really.
They just talking to each other.
For us. You know, it would just happen in a game. I want to push you to try to be the best version of yourself.
It's not. They act like Liam Cole and be like, "You suck, you pussy ass motherfucker."
You know what I'm saying? And continuously trying to push that.
And Trevor like, "Nah, fuck you, bitch ass whole ass motherfucker."
Who starts with humility in terms of how he
Trevor
operates.
ain't do none of that shit, Liam.
He's
bro.
not
He's
going
like, bro,
to back down to hard coaching.
Man, calm down, bro.
Steps up, Lawrence completes. Howie dropped it in. Breaks a tackle. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
I know somewhere in the middle of the year, there was this conversation that you guys have, and I think it was right before Arizona game, where you encouraged him to let it rip. From a quarterback, what is it like to have someone say, hey man, just go play and don't worry about the mistakes and those things?
You could ask any quarterback, and that's what they would want, is that freedom. You know, kind of clicked a little bit with me. I'm like, all right, just forget it. You know, quit trying to be perfect. Just go out and play. And I actually had a bunch of turnovers that game. But we had another conversation after the game, and we ended up winning, obviously. It was never ignoring the bad, but it was always trying to focus on the positives and just get better at the things that we need to work on. And so that approach really helped me. Just, you know, make the play that's there, play within yourself, just trust yourself, and you know, it'll all happen the way it's supposed to.
How much of your own experience as a quarterback allowed you to kind of get into that mindset where you could free the quarterback to be able to play at a high level?
Yeah, I think it helps for sure in terms of knowing what it's like standing back there and some of the decisions that you make.
Bro, have you seen some of his highlights?
70,000 others may
Liam
not truly
he was
see.
slinging the
So
tater,
many
dog.
Quarterbacks, we're so quick to say they can't do it. And so many times it's about timing and circumstances. There's talent in there. And it's just about the right patience and the right, you know, circumstances to make it work.
Love you guys. How about our
Liam loves this shit.
How about our freaky?
Bro, y'all can't. Bro, Doug Peterson would never. But Liam's just like, bro, I can't believe nobody could work with him. Like, that's crazy. So fucking talented.
I think as a player and as a former player, there's nothing like being respected by your peers. Like, the locker room tells you everything. We don't play the game for money, whatever, but the respect. And so seeing that moment when they present you with the grill and just the general, like, adoration and affection
Duval
between
says
players.
our coach
Like, what is that
baller.
like?
You know, Trevor, because it's fun. We appreciate you so much for everything you do. I just want you to know all of Jacksonville behind you. You know, it's a meme that's kind of going viral.
BJ back there.
It's funny, you know, the girl stuff's kind of, it was a joke, and, you know, we had a good time with that. When you have the type of year we had and you get closer together and you go through a little bit of adversity and come out the other side, that is something that happens on a team. And I think that's why we all love this game, is because it brings people together, and when you can accomplish something together, that's what makes it awesome. I've had some ups and downs in my career, but I've always felt that respect from the team, and I think that's why I've been able to, you know, push through a lot of the adversity, because there's a lot of noise on the outside, but really the only thing that matters is in this building.
UIT says Liam has passion and cares. He's very transparent. Douglas was not.
The atmosphere, the playoff game at Everbank was tremendous. Like, and we've seen this place when it's rocking and rolling. How important is it for the fans to know that we need them each and every week?
You know, the only thing about our seats is we'll never be in any of these videos.
When it's maxed.
It is. Yeah, it was a phenomenal atmosphere. You look at a few of those games this year that we were able to impact and affect the game as a fan base. Buffalo had multiple false start procedural issues because of the volume of noise. Kansas City had the highest amount of penalties that they had all season against us on Monday Night Football.
I was saying that motherfucker is a Tampa Bay fan, and I ain't never really came on here and talked about that shit.
Who's a Tampa Bay fan?
The dude that was wearing the they just showed with the Trevor jersey and the wig. And he was singing the song, "This is our Jags, this is our team."
Oh, yeah.
That motherfucker is a Tom Brady, Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. I guess he liked Trevor at Clemson, but he's not a Jaguar. I guess he's a Trevor Lawrence fan, so that's fine. But he be acting like he a Jaguar fan, but he's not a Jaguar fan.
Right. Okay.
Not just playing against us on the grass. It's not the coach's chess match anymore. It's not the players 11 on 11 all the time that's going to make sure the game is won or lost. It's your home field advantage. Going to Denver this year, we had some problems with that from an operations standpoint in terms of noise, operating the huddle. They did an entire segment before the game of Peyton Manning telling how to affect us. So
that's crazy.
We got to take some of those tools, use them to our advantage, so that we can continue to have an edge on Sundays.
Hush, puppy!
When we go on
Hush, puppy!
And finding that edge, and I've seen you be demonstrative. How much do you enjoy, like, kind of being the villain per se? If as the team gets better, you kind of take on some of that personnel.
I mean, that edge was important for us this year. I think we played with that, and you can tell. I think we, especially early in the season, we won some games just from that.
Look to your left and to your right. Get straight from your f***ing boys, because that's all we got.
I would love to see a consecutive season of fun Jaguar football.
Important. And then keeping that edge is going to be important, because we're not going to be the team that people overlook every week.
That stadium gets here, it's just
coming off a good season. You can't always play the underdog card. Eventually you got to find that motivation and that edge somewhere.
That's the mindset and mentality going into the next year. Is there were some great things that we were able to accomplish, and what I'm proud of as a coach is your main job as a coach or a teacher is to help the people you're working with, help them become a better version of themselves. And winning is obviously a part of that. And we were able to do a lot of those things.
Oh, these cardiac cats, they win it again. The job's finished. The Jaguars hang on.
The hot streak continues for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Now's the real challenge, is putting it back together. This is going to be maybe a completely different team. We may get better and not have as many wins.
It's going to be a long process in the offseason. You can't just expect to be right back where you left
off. And you're a realist too,
so
bro.
You can't take anything for granted, but I do feel a lot of confidence.
Bro, we may have a better team and have fewer wins.
What coaches started to build here is sustainable, and what we're doing offensively. And I'm really excited just to keep growing, have another year. But like I said, we got to get right back to work and go earn it again, and obviously correct some things.
Where you ain't been on social media.
Well, look, man, this is great. So excited about next year and what's to come. Really excited to sit down with both of you guys, because y'all are rock stars. So thanks for coming out. Cool.
So you haven't been on social media, dog, but they put out a thing basically saying that the Houston Texans are now the favorite to not just win the AFC South, but to win the AFC. How? What did they change? Because they got David Montgomery? Like what? Like who? They extended. Yeah. I think they extended Trent Brown. You got the rookie their left tackle who's going to go into his second year. You just traded 2 guys. I mean, bro, you don't even know what the offensive line is going to look like, let alone what the fuck CJ is going to do next year.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. That shit. Look, even Duval T like, yo, what? No, that sorry ass O-line, bro. They don't even have it's not even sorry. It's not. It doesn't exist right now.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist, bro.
And they gave up their best lineman.
So, hey, man, all the power to them, whatever. But I just thought that was ridiculous that they gave them the betting odds of like before a draft. Like that's the craziness to me. Before the draft, before OTAs, before training camp, before a preseason game.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's not. And see, Robert says true Jags hate. I don't even feel like it's Jag. Like it's delusional. It's just. That's like me. Like, look, I have real evidence to support that. Like the Jaguars could run it back and like get to a championship. I got actual evidence to like other than their defense. What evidence do you have that they could get out of the divisional round? Because you're saying they're going to win the South, they're going to win the AFC Championship, and they're going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. They've never even been to the AFC Championship. Don't even know what one looks like. Only team in the AFC that's never been to the AFC Championship. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm just saying. It's crazy.
But
I guess maybe it's not so crazy because what they've been in the league since what 2000, 2002, something like that. So I guess maybe it's not that crazy.
Yeah, no, but hey.
So 24 years we've been in the league. For 31 years.
Yeah, but
I mean, bro, you a whole ass adult, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say we've been.
Bro, you're 24. Bro, you 24. You're 24 years old. We're 31.
Well, we've been AFC Championship 3 times.
3 times. Duval T says they traded their best O-lineman the last 2 years. And Topa says our defense needs some tweaking before even considering the Super Bowl. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. We could have. I think at least in this playoff run in that wild card game against the Bills, I think that with just slightly better coaching. I think if Liam just coached the game that he should have coached, I think we run through everybody. You know what I'm saying? I think there's a good chance that we could beat Seattle.
Yeah.
I mean, do any of y'all look? If I'm tripping on being a homer, okay, whatever. But chat, do y'all think that the Patriots were better than us? We know Denver. We know Denver wasn't better than us. Hey, Big Marcus says, before y'all leave, I just want to say John Franklin Myers. That's it. That's all. Bro, there's 31 teams. Shit, technically even Denver. But so 32, there's 32 teams right now that are all saying John Franklin Myers.
Yeah.
Everybody wants him right now.
But you know what I'm about to say? Well, I know. Well, you know what you're about to say?
Yeah. That's your host, Agent J, and y'all rocking with your boy J to the I to the M-B-O.
Oh.
And we are out of here. Appreciate y'all, man. Duval.